Good evening, SFLm Nation. Welcome to Friday Night Lights here in Tacoma, Washington, as the Tacoma Grizzlies are going to be hosting the Madison Lynx. Good evening, everybody. This is Chad Rowland, your play-by-play commentator, and with me in the booth tonight is Rochelle Colson. Ray, good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening, Chad. I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here this evening. Tonight we have the 2-1 Madison Lynx versus the 1-2 Tacoma Grizzlies. If you're Madison, you just keep doing what you're doing. You're running your balanced offense. You're protecting the quarterback. He's only been sacked twice this season, and you limit your interceptions. He's only thrown 2 so far. And if you're Tacoma, you need to limit those interceptions. You have Jackson already has 6 interceptions on the season. He's been sacked 7 times, and they need to get Ben Jackson involved in the offense early to win the game here tonight.
So if you're looking at this game, Rochelle, who is one key player in this whole game that could determine the outcome?
I have to go with Madison Stumper. I mean, with a QBR rating of 114 and a completion percentage of 77.6%, he leads the league right now.
That is a very impressive season so far for Swish Thumper, and it looks like Madison will be receiving the kick here. So we will be seeing Thumper come out here shortly, as we are getting ready to get set here on this night edition of SFLm action here on Friday night. And we are underway here in Washington. 75 degrees tonight. It feels really good outside, as that's going to be taken past the 20 to the 25. He tries to go backwards, but they're going to give it to him at the 24. And that is going to bring out the 6'4", 225-pound quarterback in Switch Thumper.
It should be an exciting game. I mean, they've been averaging a lot of points per game, as Madison has anyway.
I formation here to start the first play of the game, as it looks like Tacoma may be trying to bring the pressure. Thumper drops back, looking to the outside, finds his receiver there on the flat, and that is going to be a gain of 6. Let's go through the offense. Switch Thumper is the quarterback. Shepard Fakarian in at halfback. Chris Sunseri, Joe Beasley, and Dylan Lewis are the wide receivers. Ron Haynes, the two-way player from Florida, is your tight end, along with Jimmy Foster. And John Smith is the guard on the offensive line. From the 30-yard line, 2nd and 4, tight end flex for the Lynx. Thumper, short drop, good protection, firing to the outside, that is tipped away. That was almost intercepted. That was Nano Matthews, a two-way player from Queen City, on the deflection.
I mean, the wide receiver ran a good route there. The defender just saw it, read the ball quarterback's eyes, and read the ball and made a nice little deflection there.
There's a good shot there of Nano Matthews, who just made that deflection. 3rd and 4 here from the 30. Heavy set formation here for the Lynx. That is going to be a handoff, the first run of the night, and he is going to get a first down. Varkarian up the middle.
And for Varkarian, he's a very pretty reliable running back. He, nothing flashy up the middle, picked up his first down. I was surprised they went 3rd and 4 with a run play.
81 carries so far this season for 254 yards and 3 TDs. So he's had a pretty good season so far for all these SFL teams looking for maybe a future running back. Thumper, short drop, looking. They're going to find the running back once again in the flat. That's going to be across the 40, down to the 41. That's going to be a gain of 7 on the play.
Yeah, if you're Tacoma on defense here, you can't give Bakarian that much room on the sidelines. You have to bring your cornerbacks up a little bit, I think, to stop that play.
Yep, Tacoma looking like they're maybe just trying to protect deep here in this first drive and not try to give up anything over the middle, as it's going to be a heavy split back formation here. 2nd and 3 from the 41. Thumper, deep drop. He's got good protection, looking for the out route. Finds his target, and that is going to be a first down for him. That is Ron Haynes, as we mentioned, the two-way player from Florida.
Yep. And Thumper likes Haynes a lot. You'll see him throw to him, pretty much all night long. He's pretty sure Haynes doesn't drop very many passes.
Yep, one of Thumper's favorite targets indeed. As that's going to be 1st and 10 here. Heavy I formation again for the Lynx. That is going to be a handoff to the back. He's going to get just a few yards there. And that is Moxie Crawford there on the tackle. And let's go through this defense real quick. Darko Young and Oliver Ridge are the defensive ends. Ridge being a Week 3 signing. Welcome to the league. Sonny Sky and Moxie Crawford are your linebackers. Nano Matthews is the corner. King Bradshaw, Tigga Clay, and Cody Lawrence, the Week 4 signing Cody Lawrence, are your safeties. Thumper drops back. He's going to look. He finds his receiver short, and that is going to be just a little bit short of the first down. That was Chris Sunseri there with the catch.
Now we're at third and 3 again. Will we see Vicarian once again with the run up the middle?
I would assume in this situation, Rochelle, that Shepard Vicarian is probably going to get the carry here up the middle. They've been going heavy set all night. They are going to do that again here. One wide receiver at the bottom of the screen. And they're not going to go that way, but they are going to go over the middle. And that is going to be a catch there. Dylan Lewis with the first down reception. A two-way player from the Nightwings with his first catch tonight.
And the play was pretty well defended. Chad had a lot of bias in the middle of the field, and somehow he found his receiver.
He was able to look like he just find that soft spot in there and was able to make the catch. Thumper with a good pass. First and 10 from the 29. 3 wide set here out of the split back formation. Thumper. Deep drop. He's got protection. Looking short over the middle. He finds his target. That's a first down and more. And that is going to be taken up to the 13-yard line. And that looked like Joe Beasley was there on the catch.
And that time, Chad, the receiver just ran a great route. He caught the ball in stride and just picked the yards after the carry.
You got to like those formations, Rochelle, where you got 2 wide receivers that cross and almost acts like a pick. You know what I'm saying? And so was able to get Beasley there open across the middle for a big gain.
He was definitely wide open there. The defender was behind him.
Good play calling there by the coaching staff, led by James Walters, who's the head coach here of Madison. First and 10 for the 13. That's a handoff to Barkarian. He's just going to get a couple yards, maybe just a yard on that run. Good gang tackle there by the Grizzlies defense.
Yeah, but you got to keep that defense on it. You got to keep running the ball, and then it opens up your passing plays.
Moxie Crawford, 6'2", 255, looking to be a top pick here in the SFLm draft coming up soon. For second and 9 here from the 11. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Thumper drops back, looking for the out route, finds Beasley, and that's going to be a first down, and that's going to be more. That's a touchdown for the Lynx.
Number 24 had his hands on the receiver, just couldn't hold on, and just powers his way to the end zone after the catch. Ooh, we just took him out right there.
Yeah, Jamison Crenshaw there, the corner, just got burned there on that little out route. Nice route run there by Joe Beasley. And that's going to be the first score of the night on the first drive of the night, as that is going to bring out the kicker for Madison, and that is Alex Johansson, as they will set this up.
The Thumper's just picking up right where he left off last week.
Yeah, Thumper looked really good on that drive, making some really accurate throws. High snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Lynx, on their first drive of the night, take it down methodically and was able to get the touchdown here, as that is going to be 7-0.
Nice and quiet the crowd down a lot here in Tacoma.
If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on a virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, it's football for everyone, and that is from the 4-yard line. It's going to be taken past the 20 to the 25, and that is going to bring out the big quarterback, 6'6". A big, tall drink of water there, 225. King Jackson coming out here to lead the Grizzlies offense.
Yeah, we have lots of Jacksons and lots of Kings on this team here tonight.
Yep, we'll go through the roster here momentarily. First and 10 for the 25. I formation set in the pair slot. Jackson drops back, quickly fires over the middle, and that is caught, and that's going to be a first down. And that's to Rob Hunt, the two-way player from the Ramblers. Let's go through this offense. King Jackson at quarterback. Ben Jackson is a halfback. Andrew Gibson, Rob Hunt, and Zoro Lenar are your wide receivers. Eddie Maddox, the starting tight end, a Week 4 signing. Welcome to the SFL, Eddie Maddox. And Yanat Aralet is the other tight end.
Let's see if he can make an impact in his first week here with Eddie Maddox.
First and 10 from the 37. 3 wide receivers set. Jackson, short drop, the pressure getting to him. He's going to fire over the middle. Finds his target. That is going to be a first down again. Andrew Gibson, 2 for 2 so far with first downs here, Rochelle.
I think that was just the exact same play we saw previously, Chad, if I'm not mistaken. I guess if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yep, pretty close indeed. They're going to be back in that pair slot formation once again. First and 10 from the 50. Jackson seeing something. The defense is going to switch it up. Looking for the out route. Finds his target. And that's going to be a gain of 4 as Gibson there with another catch.
Wow. We're having the Andrew Gibson show so far here tonight, Chad.
Indeed we are. We will see these two guys, Andrew Gibson and Rob Hunt, get used quite a bit. And the big target with Rob Hunt as well. 6'6", 240 pounds. One of the bigger receivers here in the SFLm. Second is 6 from the 46. As you're going to see that tight end flex here. And there's going to be the first run of the night for Ben Jackson to the outside. He's got a little bit of room. He breaks a couple tackles. He's going to pass the 30 down to the 27. Ben Jackson with a big carry here.
What a great play, Chad. I mean, there was a hole. He found it. Some Blake blocking there. Some broken tackles and some pretty good yardage.
Yep, looking like right there, number 77 there, Ty Joyce, the guard, with a nice little block to help open that hole up here for Ben Jackson. First and 10 from the 27. Tight end flex once again. Jackson drops back, looking for the out route, finds it over the middle, and that's Gibson again, and that's going to be just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, great play. Your second and very manageable. Your playbook's wide open. You got a great running back who averages about 5 yards a carry. That's how you run the ball here.
Yep, and Jackson, 67 attempts, 339 yards, 4 TDs so far in this young SFLm season. Jackson seeing something once again. Going to change up the defense. He's going to hand it off to Jackson. Gets a first down and more, and tries to do a spin move, but he gets up to the 12-yard line. First and 10 for the Grizzlies.
And Tacoma's got to, Madison's got to find the answer for that, run up the middle there. I mean, they're just creating these huge holes.
Yeah, so far, I mean, the offensive line has been blocking really well, and Jackson has been just finding those holes and going right through them. First and 10 from the 12. There's another run to Jackson. Good block. He tries to spin, but number 95 was able to break out of that. Good heads-up play there by Al-Farouk Aminu, the outside linebacker.
Great play on defense indeed, Chad. I like to see the big guys get involved.
And that's one big dude, 6'5", 295 outside linebacker. He can definitely scoot for his size. 2nd and 9 here from the 11. Power I formation. That's going to be a run to Jackson. And whoa, he's broken up right there in the backfield. That's a big hit there. Zebra Viducci there, the week 4 signing, making an impact immediately in his first game.
Yeah, the big man just signed, 6'6", 315 pounds, making a big hit there and come with a big stop.
What a play there. I mean, just to let the SFLm know, hey, I'm here now. This is my first game, and I just made a huge play. And that's a quick snap. It was trying to hit Rob Hunt, but that was incomplete. 4th and 11. It looks like Tacoma's going to settle for a field goal.
I think it actually hit number 95 there on the pass. I think he just hit either on the shoulder pad or the helmet. I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
but he had his hand.
You're absolutely correct, and that was actually intended for Zora Lunar. But Al-Farouk Aminu there with the coverage skills. So not only can the big man make big tackles in the backfield there, Rochelle, but he can also play coverage there on the wide receivers. Good play.
Definitely.
4th and 11 from the 13, as that's going to bring out the kicker here for Tacoma. Paul Trent is going to come out here for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. The kick is up, and it is good from 30 yards out. So Tacoma doesn't match with the touchdown, but they do get some points on the board as this score is going to be 7-3.
Yeah, their drive was moving pretty well. It's kind of fizzled out at the end when they got into the red zone. So great defensive stand there by Madison.
Yep, Madison was able to stop them there just short. That play call there right on that 3rd down was interesting as it was a quick snap and a quick throw. And as we talked about, Farouk Aminu was just able to be there very quickly for his size and break up that pass, as that's going to be kicked away here. Back to Madison, so let's see how they respond. This is taken from the 7-yard line. Is this going to be past the 20 up to, they're going to give him to the 25-yard line as Switch Thumper once again coming out on offense.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a linebacker the size of a defensive end or defensive tackle, I mean, he's a big guy.
Yeah, and as we talked about, he's able to move very quickly in there and coverage skills. That's very impressive. Any SFL or SFL GMs looking, that may be a guy you want to look at. 1st and 10 from the 25 as Thumper. Short drop, looking out. Oh, what a play there, and he dropped it. Nano Matthews was reading his eyes the entire time, Ray, and almost made a huge play.
He definitely jumped that play from the get-go. He knew exactly where the ball was going before the ball was even snapped, I think.
I mean, you almost, if you're watching it from the booth here, I mean, you almost could just see that coming. And Nano Matthews, what a play. The two-way player from Queen City. You can see why that SFL experience is coming in handy here in the SFLm. 2nd and 10 from the 25. 4 wide receiver set. That's going to be a handoff to the running back. It's going to be a first down and more. He's going to break a tackle past the 40 to the 42. Farkarian there with a nice run.
If he's telling Ben Jackson, I can do that too, buddy. You can run the ball up the middle, so can I.
Yeah, but a very interesting formation to run that out of. 4 wide sets, so you spread your defense out, you let the middle of that field become open, and he took advantage of it for sure.
Definitely. There was like nobody on the line there in front of him.
Power I formation here for the Lynx. 1st and 10 from the 42. That is going to be a handoff once again to Farkarian. The middle is open, as that's a big hit there by the Tacoma defender. That was King Bradshaw with the wood.
I'm surprised he got any yards out of that at all. I mean, they had everybody in the box that time. They filled all the holes and still, got positive gain out of that.
That is going to be 2nd and 5 here from the 47. Looking into chat, they're calling that the vac attack, so maybe it's Vakarian. Not sure, maybe somebody can clarify that in the chat for me. 2nd and 5 from the 47. There's a handoff. It is the vac attack again. That's going to be a first down to the 46, and they are on the Madison side of the field.
Back attack's much easier than saying Vicarian every time, so I like that idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Shout out to Switch Thumper in the chat for giving us that idea. 1st and 10 from the Tacoma 46. Looking like the Grizzlies might be bringing some pressure. Thumper, short drop, looking for the fullback. They find him in the flat again. And that's going to be a gain of 5, and that's going to set up 2nd and 5.
And once again, Chad, those cornerbacks are playing way up the line. They're giving that 5 or 10 yard pass every time.
And that play right there, Ray, was the one that Nano Matthews was watching the whole time on earlier in the drive there. So look for maybe the Grizzlies to try to adjust to that. 2nd and 5 from the 41. Heavy I formation set here for the Lynx. And that's going to be a handoff up the middle again. A good stop there by the Grizzlies defense to set up 3rd and short.
That time they knew they were running the ball from the get-go. They did a good job of stopping the back attack there.
Yep, Sunny Sky there with the tackle. And that's 3rd and 3 here from the 39. The clock is running under a minute to go. Thumper drops back, pressure get to him, over the middle pass, and that is incomplete, as that was dropped there by the receiver, and that's going to set up 4th and 3.
They're lucky because Dylan Lewis doesn't drop that many of them.
No, that's a rare drop there from Lewis indeed, as that's going to be from the 39, so they're going to have to punt this away.
Yep, neither team is a contract kicker, so we'll probably see lots of punts here tonight.
Maybe every once in a while you might see a go for it on 4th. You never know, right? These coaches could be aggressive. As that's going to be punted away, let's see if they can actually down it pretty deep, and they actually do.
Gosh.
What a great punt there, as they down that at the 4-yard line. So Tacoma's going to have a lot of work to do here in this end of this first quarter going into the second quarter.
Tell you what, Chad, I want to sign number 26 because none of my special teams people can do that on the field. They always run into the end zone.
Yeah, Ulysses Yale there making that great play, as you mentioned. 1st and 10 here from the 4. King Jackson switching up the run here, pattern probably. See, maybe if they go to a screen, they are going to step up the run.
Ooh.
Man, that hurt. I felt that up here, as that's a loss of 2.
Yeah, you don't much of a choice but to run the ball here. You sure don't want to pass it and have an interception this close to your end zone. So you're kind of forced to run the ball, and they're not going to give you much here, I don't think.
Danny Carmichael there on the big hit, as that will probably be the last play of this quarter, and it is indeed going to be the last play of this quarter. So we end the first quarter here with a 7-3 score. Madison with the lead here on the road. We'll be right back here on SFL on YouTube. And we are back here in Tacoma, Washington. Chad Rowland and Rage Colson here in the booth as Cameron Irvine producing the game for us tonight. Thank you, Cam, once again for all the hard work. 2nd and 13 from the 2. They're going to try to run it out of the deep part of this field, and they do indeed get a little bit of breathing room there, as that's going to set up 3rd and 6 for the Grizzlies.
A great pursuit there by Xavier Rue to prevent that first down there.
Yep, nice little open field tackle there by the defense. Let's see what the Grizzlies come up with here on 3rd and 6 from the 9. Let's see what offensive coordinator Zach Holdorf has up his sleeve. Short drop, looking for the out route, finds his target. That's Lunar, and he did not realize where he was on the field because that is just short 4th down.
I mean, I'm talking like maybe 2 inches. You have to have better awareness on the field about where you are when that first down marker is. And you're forcing that punt, probably from your end zone.
Usually when you're working with those wide receivers as a coach, you want to tell them, like, find the stick and just go just past it, right? Like, it's not going to hurt to go past it a little bit. So, obviously, Lunar did not get that memo from the coaching staff this week in practice. 4th inches, and Tacoma's going to have to punt this away. As let's see what Madison does here with this situation. They're going to get some really good field position. They're going to be just short of midfield, as Switch Thumper's going to come back out here once again with the offense.
And the special team set this up perfectly for Madison. You pin them deep, don't allow them to get a first down, and you get the ball with great field position to start the next drive.
1st and 10 from the 49-yard line, as they're going to come out here with a bunch set in a single right formation. There's the handoff. It's going to be up the middle there. He's going to get a few yards on that. 4-yard gain there for back attack. That's going to set up 2nd and 6.
And back attack's doing, a pretty good job of running the ball here tonight. If you get 4 yards of carry, you basically can get a first down every time.
Yep, that's all you need, right, Ray? 4 yards of carry. You'll get first downs eventually. 2nd and 6 here from the 47. Heavy I formation set. And that's going to be a handoff there to Markarian once again, and that is going to be just short of the. Actually, they're going to give him the first down there. Interesting call there by the officials, but they're going to say he passed the line.
We can't tell from that.
I don't know. I think he might be just a little short, but we'll see what happens. They're not going to challenge it. 1st and 10 from the 41. And they're going to quick snap that. It's going to be a handoff, and they're going to just get a couple yards on that. 2nd and 7.
Apparently, they're liking what they're seeing out of this play, so they keep running it over and over again.
Yeah, they must have seen something this week in the game film, Ray, that showed them they could just indeed run straight up the middle against this Tacoma defense. Let's see what they do. Head coach Stephon Ford just got to adjust. 2nd and 7 from the 38. Grizzlies were bringing the heat there, and good stop there by the defense.
Yeah, I saw that coming from a mile away. That linebacker was just standing in the middle of the defensive line there, waiting to buster the offensive line. So good stop there by the defense.
Yep, Mark Grossman there to the defensive tackle, making the nice play. Looking like once again they may be sticking to that same defense as they got the linebacker coming in on a blitz. That is going to be a handoff, and there was that linebacker there coming in on the blitz. That was Sonny Sky making the play.
Great play by the defensive coordinator there. We saw it. I don't know how Madison didn't see it.
Yep, they ran that play on second down, and he got blocked. That time he was able to break free and make the stop there. So that forces a turnover here for the Lynx. Visit the all-new league website presented by Football Shift to simulationfl.net, featuring all the league highlights, photo galleries, playoff and minor league stats and leaderboards, community content, and so much more. The all-new league website, simulationfl.net. And if you haven't been able to go over there and check out the new layout, you got to get over there because it's a fantastic website.
And Ulysses Hale almost did it once again, but this time he took it to the end zone instead.
So Tacoma's going to get that out on the 20-yard line here, 1st and 10. Got a wide receiver on each side of the formation. Thumper, play action, looking for the running back, was finding it, and oh, what a nice open field tackle there. Joseph Lama, the two-way player from Portland, with the tackle.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good season himself, Chad. I mean, last week I called his name so many times, it was unbelievable. He's all over the field.
Yeah, Joseph Lama was always one that you had to look out for when you played the Fleet. A lot of people always talked about Joseph Lama. 2nd and 9 from the 21, as it looks like Madison may be trying to bring a little bit of pressure. Jackson out of the gun. Drops back and pressure. Oh, he gets it in time and throws a lame duck in the middle there. That has a lot of wobble to it, as that's going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, but he threw it where nobody was there. I mean, nobody could catch it. It was better than taking a big sack there, so good job by the quarterback.
And once again, as you've seen, Zebra Vettaducci there, the week 4 signing, getting the pressure up the middle to force Jackson to throw that error pass.
Yeah, it's first week in the league. We called his name twice so far tonight.
3rd and 9, gun straight here. Look for the all slants route. It is indeed the all slants route, as that's going to be thrown over the middle. Caught, and that's going to be a 1st down. And that is Lunar there with the catch out to the 38.
Yep, I saw it. You saw it. Wherever you wind up in that gun straight, it's going to be an all slants play. You flip the receivers in the middle of the field, and one of them's bound to be open. And look at that, wide open right there in the middle of the field.
The big man right there almost had a nice little play there, Al-Farouk Aminu on the coverage, but it was just out of the reach of him as Tacoma gets a 1st down, a much-needed 1st down, and that's somebody they really need to get going here on this drive. Ben Jackson's looked pretty good so far.
It definitely, Chad. I mean, he's a very good running back here.
Gun split here for the Grizzlies. As Jackson drops back to pressure, get to him. He fires and he finds his target. Nice little spin move there to get out of a possible tackle. Tried to get a little bit of yardage. Didn't work, though, as he gets up to 2nd and 4.
He kind of spun and then went backwards there. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, Martin Fallworth there with the catch. I mean, shout out to Fallworth that when your name gets called, you got to make sure you make the play, and he indeed did. 2nd and 4, heavy I formation set here for the Grizzlies. That is going to be a handoff for Jackson. He gets a 1st down and a little bit more past midfield onto the Madison 47-yard line.
And Ben Jackson's doing it once again, finding the big hole up the middle and just keeps running forward. With a spin move, doesn't get past the second line of defense there, but great run indeed.
Have to give a shout out once again to the offensive line. Ty Joyce there was able to really just close down his defender. That way that hole was created, and Jackson was able to get the 1st down and more. 1st and 10 from the 47. Bunch formation to set here at the top of the screen as we got the single back formation. Jackson drops back, looking, fires, and that is going to be incomplete. It looked like the receiver and the tight end may have gotten jumped up together there. Rob Hunt was unable to make the catch.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the pass was actually intended for. They were both standing right on top of each other and kind of bumped each other out of the way, so...
It looked like as if Hunt was maybe supposed to go on an out route right there, Ray, and then all of a sudden you'd have the tight end just kind of get right in his way and block him.
Setting a pick for your own player.
Sort of. 2nd and 10 from the 47. Jackson changing the play at the line. Short drop, looking for the out route, finds it. And that was Rob Hunt right there with the catch, and that's going to be 3rd and 6.
So you mean your 3rd and medium here. I say you have to pass the ball here. I don't think the run's going to work.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the coaching staff here does on 3rd down. And Zach Holdorf can probably have just about anything open in the book if he wants to. And they're going to go bunch set here. Look for that quick throw they did last time out of this formation. And looking, drops back, and oh, that's an
no.
interception. Madison with the big turnover, and you can see that coming. Mike Bird with the catch.
Yeah, that time Mike Bird just watched the quarterback, watched the receiver, got in front of him, and just made a great pick.
Mike Bird, one of the two corners on this defense, along with Xavier Rowe the third, making a play here and getting Madison back the ball as Tacoma was looking like they were going to try to drive and score. 1st and 10 from the 43. Thumper drops back, looking over the middle, and almost gave it right back to the Grizzlies. Incomplete, 2nd down.
That was number 41, the backup outside linebacker, Lucius Carver, there with a deflection.
Nice deflection there indeed by Carver, getting his name called tonight. We're going to take a look there at Sonny Sky, the linebacker, been making some big plays tonight. 2nd and 10 from the 43. As this could be, the Grizzlies are anticipating a run. They don't get it. Thumper drops back looking for that fullback. He finds it, and a good open field tackle there by the defense. And that's going to be 3rd down and long here, Rochelle.
Yeah, but once again, I mean, the defense is doing a good job of stopping Madison from moving the ball up the field again. It's like 2nd drive in a row.
And it looks like the Grizzlies have been adjusted for that fullback out there in the flat there. 3rd and 10 from the 44. Bunch formation at the top of the screen. Thumper, short drop. He's looking deep down the sideline, and that is tipped away. Almost intercepted there by Crenshaw.
Now, if you're Tacoma, you need to come down with that. I mean, that ball was basically just thrown right to you.
Yeah,
but now we know why he plays defense.
There you go. Crenshaw making a big impact, though, on that play to force the 4th down. The SFL convention, Ray, is coming to Cincinnati, Ohio, July 28th through the 30th for season 21 kickoff weekend. For room reservation details and the weekend schedule, see the convention alerts channel in the SFL Discord server. Rooms are going fast as some have already sold out. Reserve your special group rate today. We will see you there, and I will be there. I know Ray will be there. So you want to come meet some legendary people in the SFL, just don't look for me, look for Ray.
Very funny, Chad.
Well, I mean, I don't know if anybody considers me legendary. Maybe in a negative light. Who knows? But that's going to bring out the Grizzlies offense here. 1st and 10 from the 22. As you're going to see that bunch formation once again. Jackson, deep drop looking, and he almost finds another Madison defender, but incomplete, intended for Rob Hunt.
Yeah, I think it was intended for Xavier Rowe there, Chad.
Yeah, it looks
he
like
just couldn't catch it.
Yeah, Xavier Rowe was definitely the target, what it looked like.
Let's go.
You get lots of comments in the chat about you now, Chad.
Yeah, I should have never said legendary, because now I got the owner of the Minnesota Legend, Axel Raven, calling me out for saying legend. So I'll throw up later. That's going to be a running hand up to Ben Jackson up the middle with a good gain there to set up 3rd and 4.
Jackson a little bit slow gets up there. I was kind of worried for a second.
Nope, he's good, Ray. He's got this.
Is it Rowe or is it Rue? I'm from Louisiana. That looks like Rue to me.
I was going to say Rowe. 3rd and 4 from the 27. And there it is. That's the first sack of the night here as Madison makes a big play. And that is big number 99, Ricky Phillips, the defensive end there on the sack.
Yeah, when a 6'5", 300-pound guy hits you, you feel it, Chad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, King Jackson's 6'6", 225, but if a 300-pound, 6'5" guy comes at me, I'm going to feel it. You're absolutely right. 4th and 9 from the 23. As that is going to force a punt here for the Grizzlies, and that was almost blocked there by Tacoma. They're going to field this at about the 38. And just get a couple yards on there, get up to the 41-yard line, as that is going to bring out the Madison offense here once again. 7-3 here in the second quarter, 3:15 to go here in Tacoma.
That was a great punt, though, Chad, and great special teams coverage there by Tacoma.
Yeah, we talked about how there was no contract punters, but yet that was a really good leg there on that punt that time. First and 10 from the 41. Power formation set here. As it's going to be a screen, they are indeed going to find a back attack. He's going to get about 5 yards on that. They're going to give him 4. As it's going to set up 2nd and 6.
And once again, the cornerbacks are playing off the line. I don't understand. They keep doing this play over and over again, and they're not covering it very well in defense. They're giving too much space on the sideline.
Yeah, they adjusted for that fullback screen you saw on that last drive when they had it. They were able to make the play, but this time maybe not. Power I formation once again here. 2nd and 6. Let's see what the Grizzlies defense does. It's going to be a screen, and they do indeed make the screen. It's going to be a first down. They are going to get the first down. He powers his way through up to the 46.
Yeah, separate. I mean, the back attack through that forearm that time, he just pushed the defender out of his way.
Yeah, once again, you can see the hands here. Nice way to focus on the catch there. Make sure you get it in and know exactly where you got to get that first down. He does that. Great play there by the running back. Bunch formation set here for the Lynx, as it looks like the Grizzlies might be doing some press coverage here. And that's going to be a handoff up the middle, the wide open there, as he was able to get 7 yards on that run.
And that time, Madison just spread out the defense on Tacoma and just ran the ball up the middle. I mean, great play call there.
And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here. We are still the same score as it was at the end of the first quarter, 7-3, Madison with the lead. We'll be back here on SFL on YouTube. And we are back here in Tacoma, Washington. Chad Rowland, Rochelle Colson here in the booth. Cameron Irvine on the production tonight. Thank you, Cam, once again. As it's going to be 2nd and 3 from the 39-yard line. The Grizzlies might be bringing the pressure. They knew it, he needed, but they don't work. As Varkarian gets the first down up to the 32.
Yeah, that was like a little, break to the inside and break back out to the outside, run by back attack there. Did a good job getting yards in front of him, and made a great block there. By number 46 in front.
Yeah, you saw that the pressure was coming in on that one side, and they just ran it to the other side, and they were able to find a hole open and get the first down. 1st and 10 from the 32. Tight end flex formation here for the Lynx. Thumper looking, sidearms it over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. And it looked like Carver was there to break up the play. 2nd down.
And that time they were in the 4-3 defense, and the linebackers just took like 2 steps back and just, read the play and right there for the pass.
Second and 10 here from the 32. As you're going to see a 3 wide receiver set here for the Lynx. Thump drops back. Looking over the middle, fires it, and that's going to be incomplete. And it looked like it might have went through his hands, not sure, but regardless, 3rd down.
And that time it was, great play by the defense. They surrounded that receiver there. Just made a great play.
Yeah, I mean, the defender was right there. It looked like, I believe, Moxie Crawford, the linebacker, was there in coverage and made a nice little play. 4 wide receiver set, 3rd down and 10. And that's going to be a handoff to Vakarian, and that's going to be just a yard or 2, as that's going to be 4th down. Kind of an odd play call there, Ray Ray.
I didn't see that one coming. I thought for sure that was going to be a pass. And when he ended up, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, it was, 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 10, and that was the play call. Very interesting play call there by the offense of Madison.
They're going to try a field goal here.
They are going to try it out for a field goal. 4th and 8. This is going to be an interesting call here. Let's see what they do. Maybe trying to make them jump.
I don't know. They need to snap the ball, though.
Good snap. Good hold. The kick is up, and it is good from 46 yards out as the Lynx extend their lead here by a touchdown, 10-3.
And they waited to the last second to snap that ball. I was getting kind of concerned. I'm like, really?
If you're liking this game so far, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year Cameron Irvine does not sleep, people. That's a confirmation. There is no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLm action and help the channel grow through your support. Thank you for helping the SFL reach 10 years of operation through your viewership, as a nice little juke move gets him a little extra yard or two, as that's going to take Lunar out to the 25.
Oh, great little return there by Lunar.
I mean, 400 events, Ray. Does he sleep, do you think?
I think he sleeps in on the off season a little bit.
Maybe? Okay. All right. I mean, I don't know. We may have to ask him later on, but I'm pretty sure 400 events is a lot. So shout out to Cameron Irvine on that one. First and 10 from the 25. Pair slot at the top of your screen. Jackson doesn't like something, so he's going to change the play. As he's going to short drop, and he's going to find his target on a flat. Great play call there by Kane Jackson to get 9 yards, and Tacoma's going to take their first time out.
That was a fullback Dwayne Will there with the catch.
Yeah, must have seen something where they weren't going to be able to get into the flat, and so was able to extend that play right there. Good spin move by Will as he almost got a first down.
And definitely wasn't the running back. He was too big to be the running back there. I was like, wow, who is that?
So going to shout out in the chat here to Axel Raven. He says Cam has a clone. Maybe that's what it is.
That explains a lot then.
That explains quite a bit, maybe. 2nd and 1 from the 35. As that's going to be a handoff to Jackson. He gets the first down. Aminu there with a big hit. As they're going to go into no-huddle offense. Let's see if they got something more than a run. And it's going to be another run. It's going to be up the middle. Look at that nice little spin move as he gets a gain of 8. And that's going to set up 2nd and 2 from the 45. The clock is still running. Interesting that they're not calling a timeout, as that's going to be another run. And that's a big hit back in the backfield. And that is probably going to be the last play of the half.
Oh, no.
They are going to call a timeout. Interesting time management there by the Grizzlies. I think they could have probably maybe tried something down the field to get into field goal range, right?
Yeah, I guess we're going to see a Hail Mary here.
And I'm going to assume Stephon Forge, the head coach here, is telling him he's not happy about that right there.
Definitely not. I mean, you just wasted 30 seconds off the clock and you didn't even use didn't even use a timeout at all until you get down to 3 seconds.
It's not like you could bring him with you in the second half. What's the point? 3rd and 2 here from the 45. We're going to see a Hail Mary attempt here from the Grizzlies as Jackson drops back. The good hold there by the offensive line. He's going to chuck this deep. Let's see what happens. And that is tipped away. Incomplete. As that is going to do it here for the half. I mean, I don't blame them. If you're going to try to throw it to the guy that's 6'6".
Yeah, definitely. But there was just too many defenders in the end zone with him.
And that is going to do it here for the first half of football in Tacoma, as the Lynx and the Grizzlies in a low-scoring defensive battle, 10-3. And Ray, let's talk about this first half here. What is your takeaway from this game so far?
Well, credit to Tacoma because they're holding Madison, to 10 points in the first half when they've been pretty much a high-scoring team all season. So good job for the defense there. And Madison is just doing what they normally do. They're throwing the ball, they're running the ball. But it's a pretty tight game so far.
Yeah, I mean, Madison in the past 2 weeks, 24-10 win against Lincoln, and you got the 34-24 win against San Jose. Like you said, this is a team that can score. And right now, Tacoma's defense, you got to be impressed with what they're doing so far. And really, when you look at the offensive side of things, that's a guy that I want to see right there get more carry, right? Ben Jackson is somebody I think that could really be a game changer here for this Grizzlies offense. Because right now, Madison's secondary is playing you really good. And you need to open up that run game. You need to get that run game going so you can open up that passing game and find those open receivers.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the game, they have to get Ben Jackson going. He's been averaging 5 yards a carry and averaging 113 yards a game. So you have to get him going somewhere, somehow, if you want to stay in this game.
Yeah, as we talked about it, he averages 113 yards a game. They've only played in 3 games, but that's still pretty impressive. So you know that this is a guy that can get the ball going. Obviously, Madison may be trying to stop that a little bit, but we'll see what kind of adjustments are made in the second half. Quick question to you, Ray. What does Tacoma need to adjust in order to win this game?
Like I said, they have to get Ben Jackson going, give him more carries.
All right. right, so there's your key for the second half. Let's see if Ray is correct or not, as Tacoma will start with the ball. Let's see if they're able to come out. I think if you get an opening touchdown right here, that's really going to set the tone for this second half here at home.
A big momentum change for sure.
And they're going to take that from the 2 as they get past the 20. And nice little tackle there at the 22 as King Jackson will come back out here.
And Zara Wiener did not want to go down there. He was fighting for everything he had.
Yeah, he was trying his best to stay on his feet. You can definitely tell. So 1st and 10 here from the 22. There's a good look at King Jackson, the big 6'6" quarterback, as you're going to see 3 wide receivers set here to open up the second half. Jackson drops back looking for that X spot. That is tipped away, almost intercepted, and they read that like a book. Second down.
Yeah, who else had but Mike Bird again with a great, pass deflection, read the play, jumped the receiver, jumped the route.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that, Beasley, I believe it's Beasley. Nope, it is actually not Beasley. It's somebody else, but was the guy that was on that bottom part, because that right there is something that, you really want one of your quicker receivers there on that route, because they could be able to open it up easier. But let's see what they do to maybe adjust for that. 2nd down and 10 here from the 22. You got 1 wide receiver at the top of the screen. That is going to be a handoff to Jackson, and they're going to stop him right there, just a couple of yards. And that's going to set up 3rd and long here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was number 55 on inside linebacker DJ Woods with a big stop there.
So let's see what the offense does here for Tacoma. 3rd and 8 from the 24. Gun straight once again. As we said, let's look for them slants. They do indeed go for them. Over the middle, and that is going to be caught. That's a good throw there by Jackson to Rob Hunt. 1st down, Tacoma.
That was a perfect throw, Chad. You see that all slants play, you flood your receivers. I believe the top receiver was right open in the middle of the field, and a perfect throw. In stride.
Yep, I mean, that is what you call textbook right there. That was a beautiful route, beautiful throw, and that is 1st down for the Grizzlies, as you're going to see a 4 wide set here coming out. Empty backfield. As Jackson, deep drop, the offensive line is going to hold, and that was short, as it looks like Hunt there was on the catch. 2nd and 6.
I think Hunt just felt, staying in the middle of the field as a last resort, and he just dropped the ball up to him. But that was a really deep drop. You're right.
Yeah, really deep drop to just go maybe 2 yards. Kind of interesting. 2nd and 6 from the 43. As Jackson, short drop, he's going to look for that flat. He is going to find it. Jackson breaks a tackle. 1st down there as he just mowed over Xavier Rowe III.
Yeah, for a little bit he got out in the field compared to everybody else. He just powered his way through that defender.
I mean, Ben Jackson's 5'10", 210 pounds. And he was able to put all 210 into it as Rowe III just got leveled.
Impressive run there by Jackson.
Yep, you like to see a running back that goes into a play like that with tenacity, and he definitely did it right there for sure. Trying to impress all of us SFL owners and GMs tonight is Ben Jackson. 1st and 10 from the 49. As Jackson's going to do a deep drop. He's going to look down the field. He's going to look for that out route. He finds the out route, and he had to come back to it, it looks like. And that's going to be a catch, and that's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, the ball was thrown very much behind him. He had to turn around, go back for the ball. Let's got a 2-yard gain out of it. Like a 12-yard pass for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, as we talked about, the deep drop, and then you really don't go down the field very far with it. So, interesting play call. 2nd and 8 from the 47, as that's going to be a handoff to Jackson. He breaks 1 tackle, not the second one. Rowe getting some revenge there on that tackle, and that's going to set up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, definitely the defense was ready for that one for sure.
Yeah, he did not want to get leveled again. So let's see what the Grizzlies do here on 3rd down, as they are going to go with that 5 wide set here. 3rd and 8 from the 47. Jackson drops back looking for the quick out route. He finds it and
Ooh.
tries to get up the middle. Nice little adjustment there by Gibson, but it wasn't enough as that's going to be just short of the first down, and they're going to have to punt.
And Rose said, "Not this time, buddy. You're being stopped right here, beyond the marker."
Yeah, Roach is coming back to back there. We're making some big defensive plays there to show this crowd or to show the league that, hey, I know I may get run off there a little bit, but I can make some big hits. As that's going to be punted away there. Let's see if they're able to down them. And
no.
And that kicked back in, Ray. So that is down at the 1 yard line.
Nice punt.
It looked like it was just going to bounce in the end zone, and it must have just caught just right and able to kick back in and stay out of the end zone. And 99 yards away is 7 points. Let's see what the Lynx do here. If I'm Tacoma, I'm bringing everybody in the kitchen sink at him.
Yep, I want a safety here.
Thumper trying to get out of the end zone. That's going to be tipped away, incomplete. Good play there by Matthews for the deflection, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great play indeed. That is all the problem of the end zone, but great stand by the defense there. I'm surprised they're throwing the ball, actually.
Yeah, it's really shocking to see them throw there on first down, especially with, this defensive line here for Tacoma, as they have Darko Young and Oliver Ridge that could come in there and make sacks. Let's see what they do here. Heavy formation set. Thumper drops back, looking for the out route, finds it with this tight end. That is Ron Haynes there on the catch. We haven't called his name hardly any tonight, and that's going to set up 3rd and 1.
And great job by the O-line, because they gave him all day to throw that ball.
Yep, they were able to really just hold their own there. Ron Haynes, that's a guy, if you're Madison, you want to see him get hot really quick. And that's going to be 3rd and 1 here from the 10. They're able to get a little breathing room after that catch. And there's the back attack. He's going to get the first down. And, oh, my gosh, that hit hurt. And big hit there by the Tacoma defense. That was Tigga Clay, the two-way player from some team up in the Great White North.
Yeah, but the back attack didn't even seem phased by the hit.
He just got right up. Yeah, he just got right back up there. 1st and 10 from the 14. As it looks like Thumper's going to change the play. Let's see if he adjusts it correctly. Thumper looking, finds it. Oh, Dylan Lewis. That's the 2nd drop that we have seen him do tonight here, Ray.
I don't know if he heard footsteps or what, but, I mean, that should have been an easy catch.
There wasn't even anybody around.
No.
If he heard footsteps, he heard it from like a mile away or something, because he's got some supersonic hearing. Because there wasn't anybody around him within 3 yards. That was just a clear drop there by Dylan Lewis. I think that the coaching staff there in Denver is going to have to work on that in the offseason. 2nd and 10 from the 14. There's a big play there by the defensive line as they are able to get that tackle in the backfield. I believe that was Darko Young. It was not Darko Young. It was actually Grossman there with the tackle.
That was Matthew Sandoval, number 98, with a big hit.
Sandoval there with the hit, so that's going to set up 3rd and 11 from the 13. As Thumper looking, he's going to throw it deep, and that is tipped away, and almost intercepted. Matthews with the deflection. It kind of held around there for a minute, and it fell to the turf, incomplete.
Yeah, well, he was hit on the throw, which caused his throw to be off target, and almost had to pay for it there.
Yep, nice pressure there by the Tacoma defense, and once again, it's going to be another punt here in this 3rd quarter. Have you ever wanted to be a play-by-play analyst or a broadcaster on an SFL live game? Kind of like what me and Ray are doing tonight? The SFL is looking for passionate SFL participants or viewers like you even to join the team for the minor league season and ahead of season 21's kickoff in July. Please visit simulationfl.net/broadcasting for more details on how you can get involved and get your voice on the call like mine and Ray's tonight, and a lot of other great broadcasters that we have in this league.
And don't look now, but Tacoma has now flipped the field on Madison.
Yes, they indeed have, as they are going to get some great field position. here from the 44-yard line. Empty backfield here. Jackson with a deep drop. He's going to look deep down the sideline, and that is caught, and that's going to be to the 15. That's a first down. Big Rob Hunt there with the catch.
What a great route by Rob Hunt. He just burst up that line, got behind the defenders, and just kept running. And what a perfect throw by King Jackson to hit him in stride.
Rob Hunt been watching a lot of his teammate in Indianapolis, Ryan Roosevelt, who led the league in receiving this past season with some of those moves right there. That was shades of Roosevelt on that route ran. 1st and 10 here from the 15. As Jackson's going to drop back deep once again. The offensive line holding. He's going to look, and he threw it right to the defender. Hunt was well covered. That was almost a mistake.
Yeah, Maurice Peterson was right there. He's a returning player from last season, has lots of experience, and just watched the quarterback's eyes and got in front of the receiver.
Yeah, not sure exactly what he saw there, but man, I'll tell you, like that was almost a mistake. Shout out to Adam Wiseman in the chat. That's exactly why I said it, because I knew you'd be watching this and seeing it at the same time. Drop back looking in. That is going to be an interception there once again for Madison. That's the 2nd turnover. Danny Carmichael there with the interception.
And what a heartbreaking time for this to happen. You're in the red zone and you throw an interception. Great play by the defense.
I mean, after that first play of that drive where you just threw it deep to where you were getting them on the heels and the momentum was shifting, Madison coming in with the clutch there with a big pick. 1st and 10 from the 15. Thumper's going to change the play at the line. Short drop. He's going to look sidearm, and that's going to be incomplete, actually. And that's going to be 2nd down.
I think that was a broken play from the start. I'm not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, not sure if the receiver got bumped off of his route there by the defender or what, but he had to come back to that throw. And it just did not look great from the time it was snapped to the time it fell to the turf. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Just over 5 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Tacoma looks like they might be bringing pressure. And they get it to the back attack. He's going to be able to get 5 yards on that. And they're going to actually give him 6. As that's going to be a nice gain there to set up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, great open field tackle by number 23, free safety King Bradshaw there. Nice play.
Yep, King Bradshaw, his first season here in the SFLm. Set 3rd and 4 here from the 21. As Thumper, short drop. He's going to be looking at plenty of time, and he gets hit as he throws. Waited too long. The defense was able to get to him. Darko Young there with the pressure.
That was definitely a coverage sack there, Chad. I mean, the O-line gave him plenty of time. He still couldn't find a receiver, and pocket just collapsed.
And once again, Ray, we've been talking about it this game. Tacoma's defense just stopping this offense once again.
It's amazing, actually, Chad. I mean, we haven't had a score in a long time. Oh, a weird penalty here.
And look at this. This is interesting. A penalty flag here on the punt. Let's see what Ref 62 is going to say about this. As it looks like encroachment there on the defense. And that's going to give them a 1st down. That is a huge, huge penalty here by the Grizzlies.
You don't see many penalties on punts.
No, you don't see many penalties on punts, but I will tell you this. That is a big, costly one right there, as that's going to continue to drive here for Madison after such a good defensive stop there by the Grizzlies. Time and time again, they just keep costing themselves.
And you don't want to give Madison, you don't want to give Madison anything here, actually. But
1st and 10 from the 26. That's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be marked as a 1st down. And that was actually the backup running back there, Zane Beard, on his first carry of the night, and it was a good one.
I wasn't sure what was going on. Like, who is that player on the field? It's a backup running back. I wonder if Backtech's tired or something on the sidelines.
Yeah, I mean, they've been using Vakarian all night, so he may be a little worn out. And it looks like he's back in on this play. 1st and 10 here from the 36. Thumper, short drop. He's looking. He finds Vakarian there, and that's going to be a nice little screen, as that's going to be a gain of 8 to set up 2nd and short.
This drive's looking promising for Madison. They're actually moving the ball. They're using different players.
Yep, they've been featuring the running back on this drive for sure. And they are at their own 44-yard line trying to get across the field. 2nd and 2, heavy set formation here for the Lynx. There's a handoff that's going to be a first down and a little bit more. He's going to get up to the 48. First down, Lynx.
I thought the defense had him behind the line of scrimmage there, but he just kept powering through to get the first down.
Yep, nice run there by the Lynx. As it's going to continue to chew up the clock here. 1st and 10, heavy set formation once again here for the Lynx. That's a handoff to Vakarian, and they're going to be stopped immediately there at the line of scrimmage. It looks like Moxie Crawford was there with the tackle, and that's going to be a gain of 0.
I'll see if Tacoma's defense can come through once again and get the ball back to their offense.
Yep, let's see what they do here indeed. Tacoma's defense has been playing very well tonight, holding this Madison offense. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Short drop, looking quick throw, fires, and that is caught, and that is going to be a first down. That time, Dylan Lewis holds on to it, and that's going to be a first down, Lynx.
Now you have big-time players come in with big-time plays when they have to.
So I wonder if he was able to be talked to about on the sideline about his hands. 1st and 10 from the 41. Thumper drops back, looking for the out route, finds it. That's going to be caught. Lewis once again there with a gain of 5.
Now you have Lewis heating up all of a sudden in the offense, which is, maybe bad news for Tacoma.
Yep, let's see if they're able to make these adjustments here on defense. Head coach Stephon Forge probably talking to his defensive coordinator, trying to tell him, hey, let's get this going here. We've been holding them all night. Let's keep it going here. 2nd and 5 from the 36. Thumper drops back looking for the out route. Finds it there with Ron Haynes, the tight end. That's a first down out to the 24.
And let's, quote Mike Daggs, hashtag throw it to the tight end. Whenever you have a tight end on a corner or a linebacker, the tight end usually wins the matchup. So.
Yep, and this indeed is one of those tight ends you can use. Ron Haynes, a two-way player from the Florida Storm. Looking good so far. 1st and 10 from the 24. Madison driving. They're going to look and find their target right there, just short of the first down. Chris Sunseri there with the catch. It's been a while since we've called his name.
It's been a while since we've seen anybody score in this game, Chad.
It has been a while. You're absolutely correct. But, right now, Ray, the Lynx are in field goal range for sure if they get held. 2nd and inches here from the 14. Look for the vac attack. Try to get this first down. And it is indeed going to the back attack, and he does get the first down and a little bit more up to the 13.
I'm not shocked by that play. I'm not shocked he got the first down. He's been doing it all night.
Yeah, he's been running the ball efficiently all night long. And Madison right now just looking very good on this drive as they mean business coming down the field. They're almost inside the 10. 1st and 10 from the 13. Clock winding down here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Thumper drops back deep, looking for the out route. Finds Ron Haynes. He's going to get the first down, and he's going to be inside the 5 down to the 2-yard line.
I like that play call there. You see the tight ends in the middle of the field. He ran a route to the sideline. Great catch and great first down.
And that is going to wind down here in the 3rd quarter. Get your 4s, 12s, 86s, and 68s in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one more quarter of football here in Tacoma. 10-3. The Lynx are knocking on the door. We'll be back here on SFLm on YouTube. And we are back here in Tacoma, Washington. Chad Rowland, Rochelle Colson here in the booth. Cameron Irvine, the man that never sleeps, on the production side tonight. It could be the clone. We never know. So it's going to be 1st and goal here from the 3. Thumper throwing, and that was almost a costly mistake. Not sure why you're throwing the ball, Ray, in this situation when the vac attack has looked really good on this drive.
Yeah, Lucius Carver, had one chance, then 2 chances, and still drops the ball to the ground. He's lucky there that wasn't an interception going the other way.
Yeah, I don't know. Looking at that camera angle, Ray, you could tell that, Carver was just standing there. So what is Thumper seeing to where he thought he might be able to just float it over Carver like he had no arms. Like,
I
I don't know
don't
what he's
know.
thinking there. I don't know what he's thinking there. Second and goal from the 2. I like this formation a little bit better. Going to change the play here at the line. Maybe I don't like this play at all, and that's going to be, but it is going to work. That's a touchdown. Dylan Lewis, who's been red hot on this drive, gets the score for Madison.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about that play either. I said, uh-oh, in the middle of the field again with all the defenders, but somehow Dylan Lewis came down with the reception and a touchdown.
We talked about it earlier in the game, Dylan Lewis with 2 big major drops, and on this drive, Ray, he really showed us that he can catch the ball indeed. 3 catches on this drive, including the big touchdown to extend this lead even further here for the Lynx.
Maybe he took his popcorn away at halftime. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, not really sure exactly what happened there, but it worked, whatever did. And the Lynx right now are trying to go up 2 scores here, pending the field goal. As that's going to be a good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Lynx, with the first score, I believe, since the beginning of the second quarter, I feel like. And it's been up 17-3. And I'll tell you what, reading this ad read right now has got me excited. This summer, you could play the SFL video game on the go with the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, an emulator for 4K 2.3 in the palm of your hand. Order your Retroid today at GoRetroid.com, search SFL, or through the all-new league website at SimulationFL.net. Retroid, the official console of the SFL. And I got to tell you, I got mine the other day, and I was telling Cam before the game that I cannot put it down, right? I was literally playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night from the PS1 on there, and it ran just super smooth.
I can see Chad now at work with this emulator not doing work.
No, it's going to happen, right? I mean, the production's going to go down at least 70%, I'm pretty sure. So, and that's fine, but my production for the playbook and being able to beat the legend will go up 70%. So there you go. First and 10 from the 24. As that's going to be a play action pass, and Jackson doing a Lakeman shuffle and throws an incomplete. Not sure why he needed to do the Lakeman shuffle, but it did not work, and that's going to be second down.
And that receiver was out of bounds when you threw him the ball, so it's like there was no play, the way that play was going to work.
Maybe there was like a 5th receiver on the sideline that he thought was open. Like, I don't know, but not really a good throw there by Jackson. And that's going to bring up second and 10 here from the 24. Gun formation here. As that's going to be dropped back. He's looking. He's going to fire in the middle, and that is caught there. First down and more. Rob Hunt there on the catch. First down, Grizzlies.
Well, I guess you're real familiar with Rob Hunt there since he plays for you in the SFL. So great route, pretty well defended, but perfect pass.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to be biased when it comes to Rob Hunt because he is a fantastic wide receiver. But in my mind, I think he's one of the best, if not the best, receiver here in the SFLm. Okay, so maybe my bias did show a little bit. First and 10 from the 42. Gun straight formation here. All slants. He's going to go for the out route, and that's Gibson there, another great wide receiver on the catch. Second and 7.
I mean, Tacoma has plenty of offensive weapons. They just need to spread the ball around and get Ben Jackson going.
Well, and now with down 2 scores, I mean, you still have plenty of time. I mean, you are just in the beginning of the 4th, but they may be thinking more of, we got to get down the field quicker, so we got to start throwing the ball more. Second and 7 from the 45. Gun split formation. Jackson looking deep down the middle, and that is tipped away, almost intercepted once again by Madison. And that's going to set up third down.
And once again, it's free safety Maurice Peterson, second-year player in the SFLm with the big pass deflection.
Yep, Maurice Peterson trying to get that draft stock jumping up here for this upcoming Season 21 draft, which will be one of the best ones, I believe. A lot of drama and action, I believe, will happen in that draft as you see 5 wide set here with the bunch formation at the top of the screen. Jackson, deep drop. The O-line's going to hold it, and that's going to be tipped away. That was Rowe the third there with the deflection, and that's going to set up fourth down, and Tacoma will punt.
Yeah, I have a feeling we've called Rowe's name quite a bit tonight, Chad, on defense. I mean, he's doing a great job out there.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job so far, and I got to tell you, Johnny Landers, if you saw that, about fell coming out of the sideline there for this punt.
At least somebody loves you, Chad. Rob Hunt says I love you, Chad.
There you
Chad.
go, Rob. Shout out to Rob Hunt in chat. You the man, buddy. 4th and 7 from the 45. They're going to punt this away. As they're going to try to pin Madison deep here. And it looks like they're going to be able to do that. Great play there by the special teams here for Tacoma to get them pinned down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, both teams have been doing really good jobs on special teams tonight, Chad.
Yeah, really. I mean, like I said, I mean, both the defenses have done really well. I mean, Madison's has done exceptionally well because, I mean, Tacoma just keeps shooting themselves in the foot with mistake after mistake. But 1st and 10 here from the 18. Thumper looking for the screen. He finds it with the vac attack, and that's going to be at least a gain of 7. As that's going to get out to the 2. They're going to give him a gain of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now, if you're Tacoma at this point, you can't keep giving Madison these 5 and 6 yard gains, or 7 or 8 yard gains on that little out route pass. I mean, you've got to bring your corners up. You have to defend that. If not, then keep your defense on the field all night.
Yeah, I don't know who the defensive coordinator is for the Grizzlies, but it's almost like as if they're not trying to make any adjustments at all when it comes to that screen pass. 2nd and 2 here from the 26. There's a handoff, and that's a good defensive play there. That's Oliver Ridge, the week 3 signing with the tackle, and that's going to set up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, we have these new players that just came into the league last week and this week making big plays here tonight on defense.
Yeah, Tacoma actually had 3 in the past 2 weeks. Eddie Maddox, week 4 signing. Cody Lawrence, we called his name earlier, as a week 4 signing as well. 3rd and 1 here. Let's see if Tacoma's defensive line will be able to hold. It looks like they might try to bring the pressure up the middle here with Sunny Sky. They don't. It's going to be a simple out route. Lewis, who had a big drive the last drive, makes another catch here once again, and that's going to be another 1st down.
And once again, they're giving that 4 and 5 yards on the sideline. And if I was Madison, I'd just keep throwing it there. I'd play a clock management here and just keep running down the clock.
1st and 10 from the 32. As you got 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen here in the split back formation. Thumper looking deep down the sideline. That is going to be caught by Ron Haynes. And that's going to be a big play there for the Lynx down to the 40-yard line.
So you have big Ron Haynes being covered by a 6'1" cornerback, and guess what? Ron Haynes is going to go up and get the ball behind the receiver.
I mean, really just shout out to Ron Haynes there on that because that was just a great route ran. And Switch Thumper was just put that right in the perfect spot. That way he was able to make that catch where nobody else could. And you're going to see here with the bunch formation set here at the bottom of the screen. That's going to be a handoff to Vakarian, and Moxie Crawford there with the tackle. That's just going to be a gain of 1, 2nd down.
I think they're doing a better job up the middle, stopping the run. Let's see what they can do with this little out route to the sideline now.
Yeah, I believe, Ray, you're going to see all you're going to see is out routes and runs the rest of this drive, 4 screens. 2nd and 9 here from the 39. Power I formation here for the Lynx. And there's one of those screens right there. Vakarian with the catch. And good open field tackle there by Crenshaw, I believe. It is indeed Crenshaw with a nice tackle. That's going to be 3rd and 8.
So they finally responded to the out route, made a great tackle, and just a gain of 2 on the play.
Is there something like a two-way radio that Stefan Forge can hear me talking? I don't know. 3rd and 8 here. Switch Thumper looking down the sideline, and that is that was almost caught by Beasley, but a nice defensive play there was able to force him to not catch that, and that's going to set up 4th down, and I believe Madison will punt this away.
Wow. And once again, to come up with a big stop, and let's see what their offense can do when they get the ball back.
APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find out the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com, as that's going to be punted out to the 10-yard line. As this is the drive to do it, Ray. I mean, if Tacoma even wants to consider themselves in this ball game, they got to score here.
Yep, and they got to keep their defense off the field. Their defense is tired. They've been on the field a long time with Madison's long drives.
Well, let's see what the offense has in store for us. One wide receiver on each side of the formation. Jackson short drop looking, finds his running back in the backfield, and that gets a gain of nothing, as that's going to set up second down.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. You have to throw the ball further down the field. You got to drop the little out routes. You got to go at least 10, 20-yard plays here.
Yeah, you definitely got to get big chunk plays. Little screen passes like that down here deep in your own zone is not going to work indeed. As they are going to go with the power I formation, they are going to run the ball this time with Ben Jackson, and he just gets a yard on there. And so now you're set up with 3rd and 9. Great tackle there by Phillips.
Yeah, I know you're scared of the interception that for in your own territory, but at this point in the game, you have to go for it all.
I mean, he has thrown what? 2, 3 picks, right? I mean, at least 2.
At least 2. I'm not sure.
So he's definitely got a little bit of nerves in him. Jackson throwing it deep, and that was tipped away, almost intercepted. It seems like every time he goes deep, it always seems like it goes into the hands of a Lynx defender before it hits the turf.
A lot of times it's been the defender just now. Once again, it was Rowe. Rowe.
We're just going to stick with Rowe.
Okay.
Let's just stick with Rowe. Right.
But I'm from Louisiana, Chad. I know
you would think you would know out of all people. You would know what it is. Like I said, it's not Rie like we have Rain Rie in the SFL. So, it's spelled differently than that. And Tacoma's going to have to punt this away. I think this may have been a situation where you go for it, but then again, you're deep in your own end zone. You got to be able to get at least some sort of field position. But Madison's going to start off great here from the Tacoma 33-yard line.
Yeah, they're
all they really got to do is just run the clock out.
Yep, and they're already basically in field goal range. They gain 5 yards. It's almost a gimme.
Yeah, I believe earlier they kicked one from 46, and that was basically at the 30-yard line. So, I mean, a nice little decent gain here will put them right in field goal range. 1st and 10 from the 33. Short drop by Thumper looking for the out route. Finds it. That's Dylan Lewis with a gain of 4.
Yeah, what a great way to know where you are in the field. Keep your toes just inbound and make a great catch.
Yep. Now, I'll tell you what, ever since we said something about Dylan Lewis and his hands, he has been nothing but fantastic tonight.
Yep, commentator's curse.
It is the commentator's curse, you're right. 2nd and 6 here from the 29. As you got pair slots down there on the bottom of the screen there, split back formation. Thumper drops back, good protection, looking deep in the middle, and that is caught, and that's going to be a 1st down at the 11. Dylan Lewis once again just breaking out in this game tonight.
He's definitely been on fire, though, second half of this game, Chad, and I'm surprised that Madison's still throwing the ball.
Yeah, I mean, Tacoma's just giving them whatever they want, basically. I mean, I think they've pretty much just packed it in, but this defense, as you said earlier, Ray, is also very tired. They've been on the field quite often. 1st and 10 from the 11. Power I formation set. Look for the run here from Vakarian. And they're going to let this clock drain, and I don't blame them.
Yep.
And there's the handoff to Vakarian up the middle, and that's going to be just a couple of yards. As that's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm Madison. I just keep doing that. I'd do it 2 more times. I'd run the clock, Force them to make the stop.
I agree 100% with you. Just let this clock drain down. Just run the ball. And it looks like that's what they might do. Or you may be surprised to see a screen pass here. And that's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 8. Probably snap this with 2 seconds left. They're going to snap it right now. That's going to be a handoff to Vakarian. And Sky there on the tackle, but Vakarian fighting for those yards as he gets up to the 4.
I think the defender actually pushed him about 3 yards forward there, Chad.
Yeah, I believe he did. I don't think he helped himself in that situation by pushing him forward. So we'll see exactly what happens here as it's going to be 3rd and 4. The clock's still winding down. They're going to snap this with probably about 3:04 to go. You can see there's Sunny Sky maybe trying to blitz up the middle.
We got everybody in the box there for sure.
Yeah, they're expecting a run, and that's probably what they're going to get. And there's the handle to Vakarian, and what a good defensive play there by the line as they were able to get to the backfield. Ronald Springfield there with the stop, and that's going to be 4th down, and Madison will probably just kick the field goal.
Definitely kicking the field goal here. Take the points.
Yeah, those will indeed take the points and make this a 20-3 score. With just about, maybe by the time it's done, 2:15 to go here in this 4th quarter. That's a low snap, but he was able to just good hold. The kick is up and good from 23 yards out, as it is now 20-3. And in just a couple of days, is this really what I'm reading? Sunday evening, the SFL will reveal the season 21 schedule. Join Cameron Irvine and Mike St. Green. He'll be breaking down all the rivalries, all the primetime games, all the twists and turns of every schedule, and so much more. Don't miss out on one of the most fun nights of the offseason. The schedule release show, Sunday at 6:30, right here on SFL on YouTube. And that's going to be a fantastic show. Cam and Mike St. Green always do a wonderful job breaking down each schedule. And you know, I believe Mike makes Cam look pretty good, too.
Well, Sam, I'm kind of sad. Y'all have a rivalry already. And we still don't really have one.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, true. I mean, Minnesota and Indianapolis is the best rivalry in all the SFL. There's no doubt about that. Can't wait to see the next installment, see how that all plays out. 1st and 10 here from the 26. Gun split formation here. Jackson drops back. He's got all day to throw.
May
not have for long, and he doesn't, and that's going to be a sack there for the Madison defense. That was Joseph Lama, the two-way player from Portland, the linebacker, coming in with the sack. And we're going to hit the 2-minute warning here as this game is winding down. The Lynx with a big lead here to try to close this up 20-3. We'll be right back here on SFLm on YouTube. And we are back here in Tacoma, Washington, where the fans look like they may already be starting to get up and go. Chad Rowland and Ray Colson here in the booth tonight. Cameron Irvine on the production for the game. And there's a jump off sides, free play. Jackson's going to try to go deep, but it's incomplete, intended for Rob Hunt.
See, back, that was a perfect pass. I just don't know why he didn't hold on to the ball. And a free play at that.
And there is a neutral zone infraction there.
He has at least his first penalty tonight.
I believe it is. Taylor Colmer there on the penalty. As what that does, though, it does stop the clock.
Yeah, if you're Madison, you really didn't want that to happen.
No, probably not. But, I mean, they got a pretty decent lead here so far. Jackson bringing the team up to the line. Bunch formation set at the bottom of the screen. Jackson drops back looking for the out route. Finds it.
Ooh.
It's a 1st down and more. Nice little play there. And that was Rob Hunt on the catch. And they're going to go no huddle.
Hey, Madison just set up prevent defense now. Keep everything in front of them.
Yep, Jackson drops back once again. Firing over the middle. That's Rob Hunt once again. He almost broke that tackle past the 40. Down to the Madison 37. They're going to go at it once again. Minute 30 to go in the ball game. They like what they see out of this formation. Jackson, short drop with the screen pass, and that's going to be stopped right there at the line. Actually, they're going to give him a loss of 1 on that. As it's 2nd 11 from the 38. Coming to the line once again. Jackson drops back, looking, finds his target. That's going to be a 1st down and more. Yannette Arolette, we haven't called his name tonight. That's the first catch of the night.
I think the backups are in for Madison, Chad.
And that's going to be a screen pass to the outside, and that's going to be caught by Ben Jackson. And you might be right, not sure. For that, 2nd and 5 from the 21. Jackson drops back, looking, finds, and that's going to be caught there by Gibson. And I got to tell you right now, you can see it on the field. There's both linebackers for the Lynx, number 58. Had to point that out. Jackson drops back looking, and that's going to be caught by Hunt, but he goes out of bounds. And that's going to take it to the 3-yard line, and that's going to stop the clock here for Tacoma.
Maybe Tacoma should have started running this no-huddle offense a lot sooner.
Yeah,
this vibe's unbelievable.
I'll agree with you. I mean, that's an offense that Madison just could not stop. I'm pretty sure that Tacoma was disappointed that Hunt went out of bounds.
I just said that we should have been in this hurry up all game.
Yep, it should have been all game. Look for the out route there at the top of the screen. They're giving plenty of cushion to that wide receiver. Out of the gun here. Jackson drops back. And that was not what I thought was going to happen. And that was a drop there by Jackson, incomplete. And that's going to be 3rd and goal.
I thought for sure they got the receiver on the top, but I was wrong.
I was thinking it was going to be an out route, but it definitely was not. As it's going to be 3rd and goal here. Let's see if Tacoma can just score just for pride here. As they have not had a touchdown all night long. This is the closest they've been. 3rd and goal from the 3. Jackson drops back, looking, fires over the middle, and that was intended for, once again, another Lynx defender as that falls incomplete.
Let's back up free safety Joseph Vaughn, sorry.
Joseph Vaughn.
I'm sorry. I'm used to saying Joseph.
I'm sure you are used to saying Joseph. So 4th and goal here. Last chance for Tacoma to score something here in this ball game, and the crowd is letting them know about it. As the boos are raining down from the top. 4th and goal here from the 3. Jackson drops back out of the empty set looking, and that is tipped away, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And there's the boos once again raining down here, as that will do it here probably for Tacoma.
I mean, it was a beautiful drive down the field, and they just sputtered out when they got into the red zone, Chad. I mean, I don't know what to say here.
I mean, as soon as that play happened, Rob Hunt going out of bounds, and they went out of that formation. They should have just kept it going.
And one of the number 58s made the pass deflection there. I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, not sure which number 58 was, but it was indeed number 58. As Madison can probably just run this clock out here, and they're going to throw the ball.
Oh my God, why?
Throwing, and that's going to be tipped away. Not sure what you're doing here, Madison. You have the opportunity in the ball game, and you're just wanting the crowd to stay here. You want to hear more boos? Like, not sure exactly what's going on there.
Maybe they're too far to do the victory formation. Did they kneel in the end zone? I mean, I'm not sure what's happening.
I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. There's a shot at Tigger Clay there.
No, he can deal it right there. I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe he is too close. I don't know. But, I mean, just run the ball. And they're going to throw it once again.
Oh, my God.
Hit that out route. Beasley goes out of bounds. The game is going to continue. As it's going to be 3rd and 1. Maybe Tacoma gets another shot at offense here.
What is happening?
You know what, Ray? I couldn't even begin to tell you. I do not know. 3rd and 1 here for Madison. I think now maybe you see the opportunity to maybe run the ball with that carry, but let's see what they do. Could be a screenplay here.
Get thrown again.
And it is going to be a handoff. This guy's going to be the backup. Beard gets the first down. Tacoma, for whatever reason, calls a timeout.
Okay.
All right. Well, they obviously think they still have a shot. You know, I mean, you can, I don't know.
There's no way.
Impossible. There's no way. I mean, I was trying to give them optimism, but I just can't. And they are indeed going to kneel down here.
Thank goodness.
I mean, they might call a timeout, and they did call a timeout. So Tacoma has 1 left. So you are going to see 2 more snaps here, because I'm assuming they're going to call another timeout.
Yeah.
And I mean, the big takeaway I think in this game, Ray, we could talk about it now, is Madison's defense. I think just looked really good.
Don't get me wrong. Tacoma held them for a long, long time in this game, which was very impressive. Their defense. I think their defense got tired. Madison, Dylan Lewis started heating up. Ron Haynes started heating up, and they just became, a one-sided game.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Dylan Lewis, I mean, coming into this game, 23 catches for 245 yards. He led the Lynx in yards, and he actually leads them in catches as well. So, I mean, he is their top target, all things considered. And I got to tell you, I mean, like I said, Madison's offense looked good, but I think their defense is really what won this game because they just shut Tacoma down.
Yeah, but you remember, switch thumper. I mean, No interceptions, clean game.
Yep.
He keeps completing his passes. He uses all of his offensive weapons. He's just an all-around player.
Yep, and indeed, we're looking at the stats here. As you can see, 331 total yards of offense. Look at the time of possession, 25 minutes compared to 17. But as you said, the big stat there, 2 turnovers as Jackson throwing 2 interceptions. And, I mean, if you're Tacoma, you got to look at it this way. I mean, that last drive at least showed something. You were able to march down the field with that no huddle. Maybe you start looking at the playbook a little differently, see what's going on. But these out routes after out routes, as you can see right there, I mean, Madison was playing for them, and they were able to take advantage, get 2 picks, and win this game.
And, I mean, that interception in in the red zone didn't help any either. That was kind of disheartening.
Yeah, the big interception there down towards when they were really driving, that really just switched the momentum of this game. And really, I mean, King Jackson was somebody that was looking pretty good, or Ben Jackson, I mean, was looking pretty good at one point. Only 55 yards rushing, but I felt like he made some plays where the momentum could have shifted. But right here, I mean, this was a big play too by Ron Haynes, making that catch there to get past the 40-yard line. But once again, like we said, Madison just really a great all-around game. The offense looked great. Dylan Lewis really lit it up there in the second half. I don't know who you want to see as the player of the game, Ray, but I may have to go with Switch Thumper on this one.
Maybe Switch Thumper or the back attack. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Dylan Lewis too, but if you're going to give it to the receiver, you got to give it to the quarterback. Let's see who they name as the player of the game. And it is indeed Switch Thumper, 26 of 40, 223 yards, 2 TDs with a 96% QB rating.
Actually, that's worse than his overall QBR for the season, so might bring it down a little bit from 114.
There you go. So for Rochelle Colson, this is Chad Rowland, Cameron Irvine. Thank you once again for the production, and we'll see you next time here on the SFL on YouTube. Good night.
Have a real big weekend, everybody.